let's see what message Spirit has for us today. Holy Spirit, angel guides, spirit guides, what is the message right now for the collective? I need to read. Let me get my glasses. I forgive myself for internalizing others' perceptions of me as reflective of what must be true about me. Okay. So somebody has been internalizing the way other people feel about them, as though that's a true reflection of them. Okay. I choose to believe that only I can really know what I hold in my heart, and it is safe to self-validate when external validation is not readily available. So, self-validation is what is most important. Somebody's thinking about this, or maybe they're internalizing what other people have said or done, how they feel about them. This is definitely about external versus internal validation. And nobody can validate what's going on internally except for you. So it's about the importance that we give to the external. And a lot of swords are here. The 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. It's definitely being internalized by somebody. What did they say? I don't know. See, this is you upright. The Queen or the King of Wands. So right away I know they're jealous. They're jealous. What did they say? They probably talked about you like a dog. Tried to destroy your character. Made you believe that there was some fear, some doubt, some anxiety based on what you were going after, who you were going after. That's what they wanted you to believe, and that's what they wanted others to believe about you. But that is their perspective, and it looks like it's kind of warped, because also the hangman, the hang one, is reverse. So their perception is skewed right off the bat. So you can only take that with a grain of salt. Nobody knows what's going on inside of you but you. This is about something happening pertaining to that Queen of Wands reverse. Could involve a Scorpio, a Leo, Aries, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could involve any sign. Yeah. But this is what was the end result from that jealousy, from others really not focusing on their own goals and objectives. And there was one in particular that I feel that really betrayed you. You didn't expect it from them. So it was kind of shocking with the Tower. Totally unexpected. Yeah. What else? Yeah, something comes to an end, transforms, and there's a new beginning. There could also be an apology. Somebody saying, hey, I acted really immature. But this comes a little too late, I feel. Yeah, the communication comes. I believe they are sorry. I believe that they realize that they really hurt you. Maybe even that it was uncalled for, it was unnecessary. They knew it was a mistruth when they were speaking it. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you were suspicious. You were suspicious. There was a feeling of distrust, disbelief. You couldn't believe that this person, maybe they were close, maybe they were family. But you kind of suspected something. It's hard when people do things behind your back. You could have even confided in them. Yeah, because this is very mean-spirited. I mean, this is someone who mattered to you. They could have let communication that you confided in them, let that even be in the hands of some of your rivals. It's weird, but I'm feeling like you didn't suspect this person. It was a freaking total shock. You get over it, but it doesn't minimize the fact that it threw you off. Yeah, this person, you were suspicious because they wouldn't do something so low vibrating. That's what I'm feeling. Like you didn't expect this at all. Yeah, but you know, that energy that you always felt that made you uncomfortable, made you feel suspicious, was alerting you. It was actually your intuition telling you that something outside of you was externally trying to impact you. Whatever you are taking action towards, focused on, they're threatened by that. Some of you wish that you had said something when you had a chance, because you must have been suspicious all along. Like the first time that you started to feel this or think this, or your intuition started to nudge you. But forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. This is a reading about forgiveness, because Spirit wants you to move on. Tower is over. It's time to start anew. Or some of you are encountering this tower right now. You're encountering this Queen of Cups. The Five of Cups. From a Queen of Cups. This is somebody you loved. Oh my goodness. A mother figure, older sister. Yeah, this is about you prioritizing yourself. Some of you need to forgive yourself for prioritizing others over you. You see that they weren't worth it. But don't beat yourself up for that. Just forgive yourself. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else? It's time for you to have a balanced relationship with time and to use your time well by starting to focus on you, making you a priority, being open and responsive to all of the new opportunities being presented in this month. It's a very fertile, abundant month. What else, Spirit? Right, this is about choosing not to remain stuck. Instead, choosing change. Choosing it. Whether that means you're changing your circle, who you put yourself around, what you do, whether you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, taking yourself out of this shadow energy by forgiveness, allowing you to let go of all of that so that you have space for what is coming in. Good stuff is coming in. I feel it. Tell me more. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. Yeah, from being afraid of how others will perceive me to just loving me. That's on them. That's from their viewpoint. And then shifting that focus back to your desires, to your visions, and preparing a space to receive. That's what I'm feeling. See, forgiveness just kind of opens up you, your space, your environment for something new to come in. I see why Spirit wants to talk about forgiveness so much. Yes. Okay. Your happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly you can shift your perception, your thoughts. Remember, you came in with the 8 of Swords, all caught up in your thoughts, praying, meditating, thinking upon what you want, what you don't want. Spirit wants you to shift your thoughts from fear to love. What else, Spirit? Everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 5. And that's why he wants to shift your energy this month off of shadow energies to a higher vibration. Okay. What else, Spirit? Using loving strength and discernment. Not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. Galatians 1:10. And this one too. So this is why he's shifting from fear to love and then changing your perspective altogether. Look at life from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you could do at this moment. Proverbs 4:7. Yes, that's why Spirit had you stop here, just for a quick update on how important forgiveness is and how it's going to help you prepare to elevate your vibration and look forward to this new cycle coming in, because it's wonderful. It really is. It just lifts up your spirits. Like, I felt things were kind of heavy coming in, especially with people kind of crushing your character, your esteem, wanting you to feel less, much less than you are, terrible about yourself, actually. And then Spirit was like, put your perspective back on you. That's the only one that matters. I feel like April is a breakthrough month for you. A lot of insight. Your intuition and you really become closer. There's a spiritual leveling up. You're really paying attention to that small voice inside of you. And not only are you paying attention, but you're acting. You're acting, because by the end of the month, you're on a higher level. You know, you end up with communicating positive feelings. The Knight of Cups, yeah, is talking about things from a more peaceful, harmonious, balanced standpoint. Like, you can tell, not giving too much thought and energy to the past. Their whole perspective, their whole countenance. It's like, it's just different. It's improved. It's increased. Let's get one summary card here. Of course, I'm going to do my little angel numbers so I can get you to put that in the comments for me. I love seeing your comments. So grateful for them. What else, Spirit? Forgiveness is important, no doubt. Spiritual understanding. This has been a lesson in spiritual understanding, bringing esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. I believe that's what's going to happen in April. April is also the first month of the new year, the astrological new year. It's the spring season coming into full effect. And it's you elevating spiritually, letting go of the past through forgiveness, believing in the future and stepping into it. You definitely are developing a deeper understanding. I feel your self-esteem comes back. You have courage, confidence. Archangel Ariel says, be courageous and stand up for yourself and your beliefs. That's right. Who cares what other people think, first of all? But if you were in a situation where you have to defend yourself, stand up for yourself. Be courageous. You are no slouch here, and don't let anybody treat you as such. Absolutely. What else? Oh, there it is. Protection. That's right. Though we walk through the valley, the shadows, we are protected. 444. It's time to change. Yeah, you want to change. You are moving towards change. And everything that's coming out at you now is to block you or slow you down from that progression. But Spirit shows up with justice, actually balancing the scales, bringing truth, light, clarity, and more importantly, taking you from any fear or low self-esteem to a higher vibration of love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions. You're aligning with your purpose, and you will be provided with the right people, circumstances, and resources to to make things happen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Put 444 in the comments. That's what I'm praying for everybody who puts 444 in the comments. Until the next moon phase, namaste.